I'm going to say a few words about the history of US-Romanian relations. So according to its practice in European matters, the US government waited until France, Britain and Germany recognized Romania's independence on the 20th of February 1880. It was only then that the US opened a legation in Bucharest. The first Romanian minister to the US, Constantin Angelescu, presented his letters of accreditation at the White House on the 15th of January 1918. After the First World War, the US reverted to its policy of isolation in international affairs, that the US remained neutral until the declaration of war on Japan following the attack on Pearl Harbor on the 7th of December 1941. Romania declared war on the US on the 12th of December 1941, but it was only on the 5th of June 1942 that the United States declared war on Romania, Hungary and Bulgaria. Romania's leader, Gheorghiu Dej, embarked upon a policy of autonomy from the Soviet Union after 1956. The country reached out to the West to consolidate its commercial and cultural relations. Nicolae Ceausescu, on succeeding Gheorghiu Dej, continued to place what he regarded as Romania's interest above that of the Kremlin. Growing recognition of Romania's political usefulness as a thorn in the flesh of the Soviet Union prompted a period of increasing Western courtship of Ceausescu, exemplified by President Nixon's visit in August 1969. In 1971, Romania was admitted to the General Agreement on Trade and Tariffs, so-called GATT, and in 1972, it was accepted into the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. Throughout the 1970s, Romania expanded its foreign trade relations with the West to a greater degree than any other country in the East Central European bloc. That at the end of July 1975, President Ford granted Romania most favored nation tariff status. In March 1985, the Western support for Ceausescu faded. With the advent of Gorbachev in the Soviet Union, Ceausescu's usefulness as a bridge between East and West rapidly evaporated. In July 1988, Ceausescu renounced the most favored nation trade concessions in the face of White House and congressional demands for improved human rights performance. And from that date, Ceausescu's notoriety, we might say, in the US descended rapidly. And ultimately, we have, of course, the revolution of December 1989 and the execution of Ceausescu on Christmas Day 1989, and the beginning, with the collapse of communism, of a new era in US-Romanian relations.